Welcome back to our video series on the new features in Maestro version 2. In this video I'm going to talk about poses and pose hotspots. To begin with, you can save the pose of all of your character, part of your character, or even other objects in the scene. They could be lights, cameras, objects, nulls, doesn't really matter. You just choose the group of items you want to save the pose for and save it. So I've got this character in this kind of lunging back pose. Now I'm going to select all of his main controllers. I'm going to use a selection hotspot here, which we'll go over in more detail in another video. But basically you just hit that and it selects all those controllers, and we just save the pose, and I'll call this lunge back, and that pose is saved. I'm also going to zoom in on the hand here, and I'm going to make a fist. Let's start by resetting this. Okay, so that's in a fist there. And I'm just going to select those two hotspots and save the pose for that. And because I've only got two items selected, it's only going to record the position of those two items. So we'll call this right fist. So now I've got two poses saved. I'll go back to my base position here. Now pose hotspots work a lot like endomorphs. So you create the hotspot, and then when you drag on it, it slides from the character's current position to the pose. So I'm going to make a couple of pose hotspots here. I'll attach this one to the fist. Give it a label so we can see what's going on. And this one here, we'll do the lunge. Alright, so we now have two pose hotspots here, and of course I've created this one earlier. This is actually, I've saved this base pose. So at any point I can drag on this and it will slide to the pose. Now, like endomorphs, you can see in this little status bar just below my character in the Maestro pane, you can see the percentage that I've slid. I can go beyond 100%. I can even go negative if I want. And it doesn't matter where your character is currently, you can slide to that pose. And this other fist pose we made will only affect the part of the character that we saved in the pose. So again, that doesn't matter where my character is, I can affect that pose. And that about covers it for pose hotspots. One other last parting note I'd like to make is that these pose hotspots make lip sync incredibly fast and easy. And I'm going to go over that in another video later on.